Hey guys, it's Sylvia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be interviewing Anthony. So we're
What's
just
up? What's up?
get started, I guess. Okay, so the first question is, who inspired you to become a musician?
I was inspired really by myself. I fell into it accidentally. I used to be a skateboarder and my dad took my skateboard away. So I'm like, crap, what am I going to do? So I started singing under a bridge with my guitar open for money to buy another skateboard. And then I just realized I loved music. So kind of that's really random, but I mean, that's what happened.
That's
Yeah,
cool. Okay. Did you ever think about having a stage name?
I did. I did think about it. But I really just I don't know. I think having my first and last name is like really just who I am, and my entire thing is just being yourself and not portraying. I don't portraying myself as something else. Just is the most opposite of me as possible. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If you weren't doing music right now, what do you think you would be doing?
If I wasn't doing music, I would definitely be pursuing medical school. I I mean, I probably would still be in school to work at towards medical school because I'm only 23 or just now starting it. But yeah, that's what I'd be doing. I wanted to be a surgeon, a heart surgeon.
That's so random.
I'm pretty smart. I'm pretty smart. Before that, I wanted to be growing up. I always wanted to be a geologist. I wanted to travel the world and like go in volcanoes and crazy stuff like that.
Okay. Um, at what age did you realize like you wanted this to be like your job?
I realized that I was going to pursue this and nothing else probably at the age of 18 because I started at like 17 and then a year went by. My parents didn't know. Okay, crazy story, real quick. You know how I told you I was singing under the bridge?
Mhm.
So I'm like 17 years old doing that. People are looking at me like some homeless kid, but really I'm like, people have got to give me I only needed $60, but in that first, like every day I was going, I was making like $800 a day cash. Like,
Mhm.
and that's a lot of money for a freaking 17-year-old kid. So my parents, I started buying the groceries and stuff, and my parents had no clue what I was doing until my dad thought I was dealing drugs. My dad thought I was dealing drugs, and I come home one day to my entire room flipped upside down. My mattress is over there, my shit, and then he's like, "Where's your stash?" And I'm like, "Dad, what are you talking about?" He's like, "How are you making this money?" And I'm like, "I'm singing under a bridge," and he didn't believe me. And then boom, the voice called, and yeah,
Is there any female, like specifically female artists you would want to collab with?
yeah. Um, okay, I would say Madison Beer, but I would want to write the whole song, like R&B stuff too as well. But yeah, I would say Madison Beer would be cool.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about the ozone?
How hard you all go for me, literally every time I like, because I try to stay off my phone as much as possible, just for like mental things. But every time I come back on, I'm like, wow, you guys are just going so hard, and I think it's almost like everyone sees how hard I'm working, and it makes everyone want to just go even harder. And I think I like that reciprocation a lot. Like that's my favorite thing.
What is your favorite part about being a musician?
Definitely two things: the expressiveness you have in music, being able to get a feeling out, and making it into like a piece of work. And then also the best feeling ever is making an entire song, only listening to the pieces you're working on. And then when you finish it, you press play from the beginning and listen to it at the end. Listen to it, the whole thing, and like hearing it for the first time is always the best feeling ever.
Where is one place you would want to travel to?
I can't wait to do a big show in my hometown. I can't lie, in Tampa, like just to show back there and just like having all my teachers go to a show and stuff and like having that kind of experience because over there nobody really believed in me, um, or does still, like of my high schoolness life. So being able to go play a show there and being like, yeah, but all over the world for sure.
What is your favorite song lyric of yours?
Of mine, I would have to say, and speed it up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Passing through the bullshit, going 80 daily. That's my favorite one because I really meant that. Like, just time is flying by, it feels like, and I'm just like ignoring things that I just want to ignore in life. And like, I think that really meant that for sure.
What is your favorite tattoo?
My favorite tattoo is one I gave myself, and it says the scenic route. And the reason that's my favorite one is because, like, instead of passing through the bullshit going 80 daily, right? And like things that are happening in life where you're just like, why me? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I just decided to call it the scenic route and just understand that shit happens sometimes that's uncontrollable. And like when my car gets broken into or if recently a lady ran me off the highway and like I was stuck in the middle of the road in the middle of the night. And I'm like, gosh, and like, it's just a scenic route. It's just a scenic route. Like, that's kind of what it means to me.
Is there anything you're planning right now? Like,
Yes.
or anything you want
Uh-huh.
to see?
So here's what I'm doing at the moment. Now that for my entire career, I was doing everything by myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And including not by myself. I mean, I had Ozones and everyone like
Mm-hmm.
pushing me and motivating me always, every day. But I had no team. I had no management. I had nothing. I was just doing it all by myself. And now that I recently found a really good team around me that's helping me bring my whole vision together of how I see myself as an artist, and visually and sonically, and I'm experimenting with a lot of cool music too, because like one artist I really love right now is Billie Eilish, and like I love how she just does whatever she wants, and that's kind of where I'm at. Is like that's what I have coming next, is like really the real me in my music. And Speed It Up was like the first step of that, because that was my own creation, and now I just have a lot more of that coming out, and I'm super excited for videos, music videos, live performances, yeah, and talks about tour, but yeah, just talks.
Just talks. Okay. Is there a person or situation that changed your life? And if so, who were they and like what happened?
A person or situation that changed my life. um I will say somebody who definitely is has been like a mom to me is Jack's mom, Kristen. She like just always gives me the best advice on like how I should steer my ship, and yeah, I love her to bits. So I would definitely say like has a special place in my heart. Yeah.
Where is a place that you get inspired the most?
In my car at nighttime, just by myself with my seat back and blasting music as loud as it goes, and just thinking, just running routes through my brain, like going through every highway and just seeing what's there.
What is one of your favorite memories from filming the Speed It Up music video?
Oh, definitely. So all the skaters that I had for the shoot, ended up having to bail, and I was like, screw it. I'm a skater. I can just go there, and other skaters will see a camera, see me also skating, because like a lot of issues as skaters like view musicians as posers sometimes, and it's like, bruh, like I can actually skate. So if I ask them to be in this video, they're gonna be like, oh, bet, okay. So we showed up to the skate park, and there's just all these dudes that were super excited to be in the video, and like it just worked out perfectly because I made a bunch of cool like little homies, and yeah, just rolling up and asking people to be in it and them being excited about it. That was definitely one of my favorite memories.
What is one moment in your career so far that you would never forget?
The day that my family like saw me doing what I do. They were always kind of against what I was doing, especially because medical school is what I was going to do in like a college in general. And one thing that really helped them see that was on The Voice. They got to fly out and see me perform. And my parents are like always like doubtful of things because they're just raised like too logically. Like it's probably a scam. Like, well, I don't know. Like think smart, like that kind of thing, rather than like me being a risk taker all the time. And then when they saw me on get the chair turned around, like they filmed their reaction, and I'll never forget that because it's like it was so real. And now they like fully support what I do because of that.
Okay. What is one piece of advice you would give to your younger self right now?
I would say to my younger self, I would definitely just say, oh man, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Because no matter what, I have a way of figuring things out. And that would be what I would say. Keep doing what I'm doing and perfect whatever craft I have in mind and get good at as many things as I can and try different foods and like, you know what I mean? Like just be experimental.
If you could give the ozone one piece of advice, what would it be?
If I could give the ozones one piece of advice, I would literally just say, if you have a dream, please follow. Please go for it, because I tell everyone that, and especially all of y'all, because like at the moment, you know, I'm still growing, but like I'm an example of somebody who is just following their dream, like who tossed things to the side and said, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. And like, I'm having the best time of my life right now doing it. And the journey has been amazing. And that's what I would say. It's like, if you have a dream, follow it. Don't like have it in the back of your mind and do something else because other people tell you to. Sorry, parents, whoever is mad at their children who says that they want to do something else other than college, if that's your dream. But if that's what it is, then you got to experience it, because the worst thing ever is going through life wondering what was going to happen. And like, I ask my dad all the time, like, what was your dream? And he wanted to do like some scuba diving thing, like where he would just like save reefs and stuff. And I'm like, that sounds dope. Like, why didn't you do that? And he's like, well, you know, like, I don't know. And I'm like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't do that. Like, follow exactly what you want to do, because then you'll never work a day in your life. Mm-hmm. Fun fact before the next question or the end or whatever. I like a lot of people I have talked to that have really made it, like have just like successful, made their dreams, like doing exactly what they wanted to do. They always say that, like, yeah, making it is awesome. Finally achieving your biggest goal is like, you know, that's the dream. But they always say that the journey doing it was the best part. And like the journey to it was the most fun that they had. And like, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to say this because, like you said, like follow your dream, and it's like it's cool because you're helping me live my dream because I want to do YouTube. Like,
right on.
So, like, thank you for helping me live my dream.
Yeah. No, of course. I love this stuff. I love being interactive and talking and answering questions because, like, you know, I don't know everything, but I do have some experience because I do try everything. I'm a yes man. I say yes to everything. Like, I have a lot of life experience for how young I am. So I definitely like know how it is. And I just, yeah, of course, anytime. Like, I love helping other people as much as I can as well, because you guys are also helping me, you know, it's reciprocated.
Okay, well, that was the last question. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and follow all of Anthony's social medias, link in the description, as well as my social medias. Thank you again, Anthony, for letting me interview you, and I hope you guys have an amazing day or night wherever you're at. Thank you for watching. Bye.